Economic advancement serves as a benchmark for a country's success. The close collaboration between the public and private sectors in the economic development will ultimately promote the prosperity and economic stability of the country. Many countries, therefore, consider an important role of the central coordinating body between business enterprises and government agencies. Over 40 years of establishment, the Joint Standing Committee on Commerce, Industry and Banking, as the main organization of the private sector in Thailand, coordinates directly with the government in economics, trade, investment, industry, and finance. JSCCIB, or the Joint Standing Committee on Commerce, Industry and Banking, was founded in 1977 by the joint resolution of the three institutions, namely the Board of Trade of Thailand, the Federation of Thai Industries, and the Thai Bankers Association. As a central body of the private sector, JSCCIB strives to boost trading, encourage foreign investment, and stimulate economic activities in the country. This involves preparing collective opinions and recommendations of private sector to the government. JSCCIB has classified its role and responsibility in three areas, including 1. Domestic affairs, 2. Foreign affairs, 3. APEC Business Travel Card Project. Domestic affairs, the field of activities covers four areas as follows. 1. Central JSCCIB consists of representatives from the Board of Trade of Thailand, the Federation of Thai Industries, and the Thai Bankers Association, who are formed as JSCCIB Joint Committee. The Joint Committee convenes a meeting on every first Wednesday of the month to discuss and brainstorm on the solutions concerning commercial, economic, and social problems. 2. Regional JSCCIB comprises two levels, namely Provincial JSCCIB and Provincial Cluster JSCCIB. Their core mission is to drive projects and activities related to provincial and provincial cluster economic development in accordance with the JSCCIB Joint Committee's directions. 3. Working groups or committees formed by JSCCIB Joint Committee's resolution are established with the main task in providing approaches and seeking solutions for problems through discussion and data accumulation involving various issues such as law, labor, SME, trade and investment, economic drive, human resource development, digital economy, energy, society, environment, finance, and National Digital Trade Platform or NDTP. 4. Central JPPSCC and Regional JPPSCC are cooperation between state and private sectors, working side by side as the Joint Public and Private Sector Consultative Committee. This joint mechanism endeavors to solve economic problems and implement policies from both sectors at the national and regional levels. Foreign affairs. JSCCIB engages in bilateral, sub-regional, regional, and global economic cooperation. Representing the Thai private sector, JSCCIB actively participates in worldwide conferences as well as organizes international events. Correspondingly, JSCCIB proposes policies, strategies, and recommendations on foreign affairs to the government and state agencies. On top of that, in coordinating with international mechanisms, JSCCIB takes a leading role in establishing committees on international economic cooperation. This is to provide an opportunity and benefits for the Thai private sector to express its views and concerns over the development and implementation of economic cooperation. The major dynamic partnerships consist of 8 mechanisms, which are 1. APEC Business Advisory Council, Thailand. 2. ASEAN Business Advisory Council, Thailand. 3. East Asia Business Council, Thailand. 4. GMS Business Council, Thailand. 5. GMS FRETA Business Council, Thailand. 6. ACMEX Business Council, Thailand. 7. IMT GT Business Council, Thailand. And 8. Mekong Business Council, Thailand. This also includes another important role, which is the promotion of regional economic cooperation and bilateral trade with other nations. JSCCIB thus sets up a number of regional and bilateral business councils to drive joint economic policy and support Thai business people to access overseas markets in over 160 countries around the world. APEC Business Travel Card Project. APEC Business Travel Card, or ABTC, acts as a business visa that card holders can use in conjunction with passport to facilitate short-term business travel within the APEC participating economies, regardless of the necessity to apply the visa. Currently, there are 19 member countries. JSCCIB is responsible for verifying the APEC cards application documents in Thailand, which can be applied at worldwideweb.abtc-jsccib.org. JSCCIB also supervises the application processes before processing the documents to the Department of Consular Affairs, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, to verify applicant qualifications. After the inspection is complete, the information will appear online in the approval system for 19 countries. Approval period will depend on each member state, which will normally take 3 to 4 months. JSCCIB has been continuously regarded as the engine of growth to drive national economic developments for many decades. JSCCIB will lead Thailand forward to the future and prepare for the global economic challenges with a consistent commitment to seize sustainable business opportunities and ignite economic growth for the country. The Joint Standing Committee on Commerce, Industry, and Banking, JSCCIB.